Okay, good day to everyone. I am here to give a reflection video about speech to text and text to speech software application. So, I am Engineer Arnold F. Riano from Mindoro State University and also currently studying Master of Science in Computer Engineering at Batangas State University. So I would like to give you some insight and also a simple reflection, my own reflection about to the speech to text and text to speech software application. So I give you some insight what is all about, what is this application all about, or software application is all about. So when we say speech to text or application, it is a simple technology, also known as what we call automatic speech recognition or ASR. It works by converting spoken language, our spoke language or our speech into written text. Ayan. So that's how it uh, speech to text works, or the ST technology. So what is the how this speech to text or speech to text tools or application works? And so here's how it generally works. This speech to text, as you can see in our presentation, we have uh, I have different uh, process on how speech to text technology works. The first is sound capture. This is the first step in speech to text technology. So this is typically done using a microphone, which is when you are browsing into the website speech to text, speech notes that code dictate. So you have the first step is to capture sound. Then we have the next step is to pre-processing. So this pre-processing, you have the capture audio is often noisy, but we need to clean up the voice that we captured, that the application captured. So this is what we call pre-processing. So this step removes the background noise and filter out the different sound and even adjust the volume or speech to make it clearer. The next step for the speech to text is what we call feature extraction. So the system analyzes the sound, also the sound waves, to extract the different important features. Yan. Then the next is what we call the phenomenon phoneme recognition. Then this process also identifies the different phonemes, which is this is the smallest units sound in language. And also the next steps is the word recognition, where once the phonemes are being recognized, the software system uses different language model to predict the different word sequence. So it helps uh, to improve accuracy by understanding context of different words. The next step is the post processing. So the post processing, after the system generates a different word recognition, after the system recognize the different list of words, post processing may be applied to further refine the output of our speech to text software application. So this include like punctuation insertion or the correction of common errors or formatting. And the last is our final output, which is the text, converted text from speech. Yan. So that's how it speech to text works. So the next is text to speech. What is text to speech all about? So text-to-speech or TTS technology, it is converting written text into spoken words. So, like I said earlier, the speech to text is converting speech to text. Now, the text to speech is converting written text into words, which allowing devices to read text aloud. And also, the example, the various various application or the example of this text to speech technology is what we call the Siri or Alexa, if you know that, which is these are the accessibility tools for people with visual impairments. So this text to speech is very helpful or essential to the people with visual impairments. So how it works, so how this text to speech works. The first step in text to speech is the text processing. It consists of text analysis, the normalization, or the phonetic transcription. So the first step in text processing is to analyze the written text. Okay? And next is normalization, which is some text which contains abbreviation, numbers, or symbols. Yan. So we need to expand or pronounce it in a specific way. So the normalization, it converts them into readable phrases or words. Then, text processing also includes what we call the phonetic transcription. So the system converts each words into phonetic equivalent using different pronunciation dictionary or different algorithms. So the second step in text-to-speech software application is what we call linguistic processing. Yan, linguistic processing, as you can see in our presentation. So, linguistic processing also has different process. The first is the prosody. Yan. So, this is where the system decide how the text should sound when spoken. So, this includes like yung what we call the intonation of our voice, the stress of our syllables, and also the pauses or example, it's the comma, period, or question mark in our when we talk in typing or text in our text to speech application to ensure the speech sounds natural and human like. So we need to the text to speech has the prosody. The next is under the linguistic processing is what we call the syntax or context understanding. So the TTS also consider this context and syntax to help it to decide helping it decide which is correct rhythm, the pitch, and the pacing of the voice. And so the third process or the third steps in speech text-to-speech software application on how it works is what we call speech synthesis. So once a test is processed and phonetic instructions are created, the system generates speech using two common methods. Yan, we have different methods. The first is the concatenative synthesis and the parametric synthesis. And also, we have neural network-based synthesis. So, this method helps this method helps uses of pre-record human voice samples which is restored in database. And also, instead of using pre-record sample, we use different algorithms and mathematical models to generate speech. And also, we need we are now in a modern technology if we use modern TTS or text to speech, such as what we call the example is Google WaveNet or Amazon Fully, they use different deep neural networks or deep machine learning to generate high naturally sound speech. And the fourth steps in converting text to speech is what we call the output generation. Yan. This is the final steps converting speech data into actual audio waveform which can be played back through speakers. Yan. So next is how these tools be able to help you in your workplace or in school. So these two